Welcome to our deep dive. Today, we're going to be exploring advice on overcoming failure, finding your purpose, and living a life that matters.
Wow, yeah, that sounds great.
You know, you sent in some incredible source material.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Speeches from Denzel Washington,
Mhm.
Malala
No.
Yousafzai, J.K. Rowling,
Love her.
Jim Carrey,
Oh, wow.
Matthew McConaughey,
Okay.
and Oprah Winfrey.
Wow, that's quite a lineup.
It is. It's
Yeah.
always so interesting to hear what they all have to say about these big topics.
Yeah, I'm really excited to dive in.
Okay, well, let's start with Denzel Washington.
Okay.
He has this idea that failure is not just inevitable, but like necessary.
Oh,
He
interesting.
tells this really funny story about completely bombing a Broadway audition
Oh, no.
years before winning a Tony at that same theater.
Oh, wow.
What do you think about that? What makes that anecdote so powerful?
Well, I think it reframes failure as part of the journey, not the end of it.
Right.
You know how often we let setbacks completely derail us?
Total.
Like, what if Denzel had given up acting after that audition?
Yeah. We would miss out on so many incredible performances.
Exactly.
And J.K. Rowling, in her Harvard speech, talks about hitting rock bottom,
Yeah.
divorce, joblessness, being a single mom.
It's hard to imagine the creator of Harry Potter facing that.
I know, it's crazy.
But she says it became the solid foundation on which she rebuilt her life.
Wow.
So it's not just about bouncing back, it's about analyzing those failures.
Okay.
What did they strip away that wasn't essential? What strengths did they reveal?
So takeaway number one,
Yeah,
don't fear failure.
right.
Mine
I
it.
love that.
Okay, so now picking yourself back up takes belief, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Jim Carrey famously wrote himself a $10 million check back in 1985,
Yeah.
visualizing his future success.
Yeah.
Years later, he earned that exact amount from Dumb and Dumber.
No way.
Coincidence? Or the power of belief?
I mean, come on.
I don't know.
That's amazing.
Oprah Winfrey dives into this in her Life Class series.
Yeah.
She talks about believing in yourself even when other people doubt you.
That's so important.
Remember, she was told her name was unsuitable for television.
Oh, wow.
And J.K. Rowling kept believing in Harry Potter despite countless rejections.
I can't even imagine.
It's like Oprah says you will manifest the life you believe.
It's true.
So how do we cultivate that unshakable belief? Especially when self-doubt creeps in.
Well, it's about focusing on what you bring to the table.
Okay.
Oprah achieved success despite being told her name wouldn't work.
Right.
Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, was inspired by Oprah to pursue her idea.
Really?
Even something as simple as cutting the feet off pantyhose.
That's so funny.
I know, right?
It's like Oprah's belief even indirectly fueled Sarah's own.
Exactly.
So takeaway number two,
Okay.
belief is a muscle.
Yeah.
Flex it even when it's hard.
Love it.
But what about finding that thing to believe in, that purpose we're meant for?
Well, Matthew McConaughey makes a distinction between happiness and joy.
Okay.
Joy, he argues, comes from doing what you're fashioned to do, regardless of the outcome.
So it's not chasing those external markers of success,
Right.
but finding that work which uses your innate abilities.
Exactly.
It's like when Oprah interviewed Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
He always felt he had something to say through fashion, even when other people didn't get it.
It's about trusting your vision.
Yeah.
He refused to sell his ties to Bloomingdale's,
Really?
a huge store at the time,
Wow.
because he wouldn't compromise his vision.
And look what happened.
The iconic Ralph Lauren brand was born from that unwavering belief in his purpose.
That's incredible.
It's inspiring.
So takeaway number three,
Okay.
your purpose might not make sense to everyone,
Right.
but it has to resonate with you.
Absolutely.
Now, finding purpose is one thing,
Yeah.
but what about actually making a difference with it?
This is where Malala Yousafzai's story hits hard.
Yeah.
Despite being shot by the Taliban for advocating for girls' education,
I know, it's unbelievable.
she continued to speak out for peace and even forgave her attacker.
That's incredible.
It's almost impossible to comprehend that level of forgiveness.
I know, what can we learn from that, even if we're not facing such extreme circumstances?
Well, Malala's story highlights the power of empathy.
Okay.
She chose love over hate, even when hate tried to silence her.
Wow.
This echoes J.K. Rowling's experience at Amnesty International,
Oh, yeah.
where she saw the devastating consequences of human rights abuses.
It's a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy
It is.
and taking action to help others,
Yeah.
even in small ways.
Absolutely.
A powerful call to action, right? But where do we start?
Well, Matthew McConaughey calls them voluntary obligations,
Okay,
commitments to something larger than ourselves.
I like that.
What are your talents? What breaks your heart about the world that you could play a part in fixing?
That's a great question.
It's about finding your own way to make a difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be on a global scale.
Right.
Small acts of kindness, compassion, and service can have a profound impact.
So takeaway number 4. Making a difference starts with empathy and action, even small steps in the right direction.
Exactly.
But let's be real. How do we make sure we're actually living a good life, not just striving for it?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is.
It is, right? Like, how do we actually enjoy the journey and not just focus on the destination?
Yeah, and I think Steve Jobs had something interesting to say about that in his Stanford commencement speech.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
He actually said that remembering that he would be dead soon was the most important tool he ever encountered to help him make the big choices in life.
Wow. That's pretty profound.
I know it sounds kind of morbid, but
Yeah.
hear me out.
Okay.
It's really about perspective,
Right,
right?
yeah.
When we confront our own mortality,
Yeah.
all the trivial stuff just fades away.
Totally.
We realize that our time is precious, and we should really be spending it on what truly matters.
Absolutely.
And Jobs believed that fear and all those external pressures just kind of lose their power when we remember that our time is finite.
That makes sense.
He said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
So basically, be true to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow your own path.
And this connects so well with Randy Pausch's message in his last lecture.
Oh, yeah, I love that lecture.
He was diagnosed with terminal cancer and given only a few months to live.
Oh, wow.
But instead of giving into despair,
Yeah.
he chose to focus on living each day to the fullest.
That's so inspiring.
I know.
What did he say?
He used his remaining time to share his wisdom, his life lessons, and this infectious enthusiasm for life.
Love that.
He talked about pursuing your childhood dreams,
Oh,
cherishing your relationships, and leaving the world a little bit better than you found it.
that's beautiful.
It's a powerful reminder that life is a gift, and we should approach each day with gratitude, purpose, and a determination to make it count.
I agree.
He said, we cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand.
Love that.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's bring it back to you.
Okay.
What are the big choices in your life?
Yeah.
What are the things that you would regret not doing if you knew your time was limited?
The things that keep you up at night.
Exactly. What are those dreams that keep whispering to you?
It's time to start listening.
And what small steps can you take today to move closer to those dreams,
Yeah.
to live more authentically, and to make a positive impact on the world?
It doesn't have to be huge things.
No, you don't have to be a famous actor, a billionaire author, or a tech visionary to make a difference.
Exactly.
Your unique talents, experiences, and passions are valuable.
The world needs what you have to offer.
So embrace failure, believe in yourself, follow your heart, find your purpose, and live a life that truly matters.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Like Steve Jobs said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Words to live by.
They really are.
Well, this has been an amazing deep dive.
It has. I feel so inspired.
Me too.
And if you're ready to dive deeper into more fascinating topics, be sure to subscribe to The Deep Dive for more explorations that will expand your knowledge and ignite your curiosity.
We'll see you next time.
So much great advice in these speeches.
I know, right?
It's like a roadmap for living a more fulfilling life.
Totally. And we've covered a lot of ground, right?
We have embracing failure, finding purpose, building your tribe, and making a difference.
But you know what? I think there's one more crucial piece we need to discuss.
Oh, what's that?
How do we make sure we're really enjoying the journey?
Yeah, not just focused on the destination.
Exactly. It's easy to get caught up in chasing goals.
Right. Like we forget to savor the present moment.
It's like we're always looking ahead to the next thing.
Always striving for something more.
And then we miss out on the beauty of what's right in front of us.
And I think Steve Jobs offers a really powerful perspective on this.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
He said, remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life.
Wow, that's intense.
I know it sounds a little morbid, but stick with me.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's about perspective,
Right.
right? When we really confront our own mortality,
Yeah.
all the trivial stuff just fades away.
It puts things in perspective.
Yet we realize that our time is precious, and we should be spending it on what truly matters.
Makes sense.
Jobs believed that fear and external pressures kind of lose their power when we remember that our time is finite.
So it's about living intentionally,
Exactly.
making choices that align with our values.
Yeah, he said, your time is limited, So don't waste it living someone else's life.
Huh.
Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
It's about trusting your gut.
Yes.
Uh,
And this connects so beautifully with Randy Pausch's message in his last lecture.
oh, yeah, I love that one.
He was diagnosed with terminal cancer
Oh, wow.
and given only a few months to live, but instead of giving in to despair,
Yeah,
he chose to focus on living each day to the fullest.
such a powerful choice.
He used his remaining time to share his wisdom, his life lessons, and this infectious enthusiasm for life.
What a legacy.
He talked about pursuing your childhood dreams, cherishing your relationships, and leaving the world a little bit better than you found it.
That's beautiful.
It's a powerful reminder that life is a gift,
It really is.
and we should approach each day with gratitude, purpose, and a determination to make it count.
Couldn't agree more.
He said, we cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand.
So true.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's bring it back to you.
Okay, sounds good.
What are the big choices in your life?
What are those dreams that you've been putting off?
The things you would regret not doing if you knew your time was limited.
Yeah, take a moment to really think about it.
And what small steps can you take today to move closer to those dreams?
To live more authentically and to make a positive impact on the world.
It doesn't have to be huge things.
Nope, small steps can lead to big changes.
Exactly. Remember, you don't have to be a famous actor, a billionaire author, or a tech visionary to make a difference.
We all have something unique to offer.
Your unique talents, experiences, and passions are valuable.
The world needs what you have to offer.
So embrace failure, believe in yourself, follow your heart, find your purpose, and live a life that truly matters.
Those are words to live by.
They really are. Like Steve Jobs said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
It's your life. Make it count.
Well, this has been an amazing deep dive.
I feel so inspired.
Me too. It's like a burst of motivation.
And if you're feeling inspired too, be sure to subscribe to the Deep Dive for more explorations that will expand your knowledge and ignite your curiosity.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive into fascinating topics.